We're 12 days away from October 21st, which is important because that's the deadline to sign rookie extensions. We've already seen Ben Simmons, Jamal Murray, Karis LeVert sign theirs, but there's some guys in the draft class that we're still kind of waiting on. What is your big picture of the rookie extensions that are still out there?
Maria, this is a great year to be in this rookie extension class because these guys have a lot of leverage because next summer we don't have a very significant crop of unrestricted free agents. So you have a lot of young teams, Atlanta, Memphis, who have big salary cap space and can go out and offer max level or near max level offer sheets if these players don't get their rookie extensions done here before the 21st.
Translation, they can get to the bags very soon. It's a good time to be a rookie looking for an extension. Okay, let's start with Pascal Siakam. He's shown and proven over the course of his career that he can really be a leader for a team. What's the latest on him?
Maria, Pascal Siakam is going to get a max contract or near one either now or in restricted free agency next year. 25 years old, the most improved player in the league last year. In the NBA Finals, 25 points a game, almost 60% shooting in Toronto's 4 wins. And this is a crown jewel of Masai Ujiri's draft system, player development. This is a player who Toronto is going to build around for a very long time.
Yeah, I love what you said about him. He developed him, so he has a heart for him. And now that Kawhi is not there, he's going to have to shoulder an even bigger load. Okay, what about Buddy Hield in Sacramento? Shot the three very well last season, is proving a lot offensively and scoring-wise.
Yeah, he's made more three-pointers in his first 3 seasons in the league than any player in history, including Steph Curry and Klay Thompson behind him. But this is an interesting one because, especially at that shooting guard position, always a lot of value in that around the league. And Buddy Hield's a player who wants to be in Sacramento. They have had trouble. They haven't drafted well, and now they have this young core. And the risk for not getting a deal done with a Buddy Hield is going to be, even if you match that sheet next year, Utah went through this with Gordon Hayward. Bad feelings linger, and when Gordon Hayward got to unrestricted free agency, he remembered when they didn't get that initial deal done. Buddy Hield wants to be in Sacramento, and this is what they have to show for that DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Yeah, good backcourt right now with Hield and Fox, and we also saw him hit 278 threes, which Jaylen can't do, so that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, just throw shade while he's not over here. Okay, what about Sabonis with Indiana?
All facts.
The number to watch here is around that $18 million a year salary that Myles Turner got with his extension last year. And I think that's probably a starting point in these talks. What's going to be interesting for Indiana is, can Sabonis and Myles Turner play together long term? Can those two styles fit on the court? But once you have them both signed to deals, it is easier to make a decision to trade one. They'd like to keep going forward with both players. And remember, Sabonis came to Indiana with Victor Oladipo in the Paul George trade.
Yeah, 27 double-doubles last season, and that was the most off the bench for anyone, so he was second in sixth-man voting. What about Jaylen Brown? So many questions surrounding the Celtics, and what do you do? Especially Jason Tatum's deal will be up in 2022, so there's so many things they have to be juggling right now.
Right, they've got 2 max salaries on their slot, Gordon Hayward, Kemba Walker, and then Jason Tatum comes up behind Jaylen Brown. Danny Ainge's history in Boston with rookie extensions, he hasn't given a rookie extension, negotiated one since Rajon Rondo in 2009. And so this is a player, Jaylen Brown, who can certainly improve his stock over this season, have the kind of third year that would put him in position with any of those young teams to go out and get a big offer sheet and then force the Celtics to have to match it or let him walk. But he's in a great position because there are going to be teams next summer who think Boston may not be able to pay 4 guys max deals. They're going to have to make a decision on letting someone go. Let's throw a max offer sheet at Jaylen Brown, and maybe they don't match it.
And he played a lot of small ball with the U.S. national team and played it very well for Coach Pop. Okay, the last guy on our board is Brandon Ingram. What's the latest there?
Brandon Ingram lost part of his season last year with a blood clot. He has been outstanding in the preseason in New Orleans. He has loved being there in a new system, new environment. This is a player who they have talked about the extension. This might be a player whose value will increase this year by really having a breakout year in New Orleans and maybe be worth more in the spring or summer than he's been able to show yet in the NBA. But the Pelicans are really high on him, extremely coachable. And I think getting away from that environment in LA for him has been outstanding. There is a lot of talent around him and for him to play off of with the Pelicans. Ingram's going to be an interesting one to watch, and I think he's going to have a breakout year. You know, the former #2 pick overall in the draft.
Yeah, I agree. He hasn't been able to play more than 60 games the last 2 seasons, but maybe this is the year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.